Hey, welcome back to me being cheap. So I thought I'd talk about some of the cheap things that I've done this week to save a little money. We had Thanksgiving on Thursday and it's Sunday right now, and I was spending most of my time working on the roof of the shop. That'll be another video for later. But one of the things that you can do is take your turkey bones and make turkey stock. And so I did, and I actually made 4 pints. And you just cook it down. You can throw some veggie scraps in there if you have any. This is just plain turkey stock. And you simmer it for a long time, and then run it through a sieve or a colander, throw the bones out, scoop off most of the fat. As you can see, there's a little bit of fat up here on the top, but not much. And then I pressure cook mine. Sometimes if I have room in my freezer, I'll just freeze it, but my freezer is pretty full, so I ran these through the pressure cooker. Now, one other thing that I did to be cheap is I actually reuse these lids. I'm not saying that you should do that, but I did try it as an experiment. Some of the canning groups that I'm a member of in Facebook, they say that these lids are reusable. So I actually tried it out to see, and they are. So for example, this lid right here, I don't know if you can see that or not. This lid was left over from 2016. I had canned something back then. I don't know what it was. But I ran 4 jars through the pressure cooker. All 4 sealed. So for me it works. So for those of you that do a lot of canning, those lids can get expensive after a while. So I'm not saying you should do it, but I tried it and it worked. Okay, so I did some shopping, and we have some secondhand stores in this town. And they're having festivities, early Christmas festivities. So I did buy 4 more pair of men's jeans for my son. These were $8 a piece. Pretty good condition. These are a pair of Wranglers, and I have a pair of Levi's, and another pair of Levi's, and one more pair. What are these? And these are Levi's as well. So again, and these jeans are in really good shape. They don't have any holes. They kind of look like they've never been worn. They're not frayed. I mean, they're just a little worn there, but they're not frayed on the cuffs or anything. So that was 4 pair of jeans, $8 a piece. Pretty good deal if you've got kids that like to grow. And then I was shopping for a replacement carafe. I have one of those Black & Decker Space Maker coffee makers, and I'd broken the carafe. And I had actually, about a year ago, ended up with a Keurig, and I used one of the reusable cups. But I'd broken the carafe to my big coffee pot. And I went down there, and the only carafe that she had was a Black & Decker, and she threw it in free with the purchase of the jeans. This actually, with the lid on the carafe, does not fit in my coffee pot, but if I take this off, this fits. So lucky me, I now have a carafe for my coffee pot. Okay, so my next thing are my boyfriend's sandals, or my his flip-flops, and I've tried to fix these, and this little loop has pulled through here, and there's supposed to be like this little plastic plug here. And what I tried doing before is I'd actually run the little loop through here, and I'd put some hard plastic from a pop bottle in there, pulled it through, and then filled it full of silicone, and it didn't work. So if you guys have any ideas on how I can fix these, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll probably pitch them in the trash, but would definitely like to fix these if I could. Now, one other thing, I know all of you have the lost sock issue, and I have a basket in my laundry room in which when I do the laundry, if there's a lone sock, I just toss it in the basket. It sits on the counter just a little tiny basket. And then as I do laundry, a lot of times the mate to it will show up, and sometimes not. But the other good reason for hanging on to those lost socks is occasionally one of your socks will get a hole in it. So I was folding laundry this morning. This is one of my old socks. This is a work sock. These used to be my daily socks probably about 10 years ago. Moved them over into the work pile and was folding laundry. This one had a hole in it, and I was able to get one from the sock basket that matched. And so now I still have another pair of socks despite this one having a hole in it. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.